What brings you in today?
I'm just having a really tough pain in my left shoulder right now.
How did that happen?
Well, I'm a concert violinist, and basically whenever I'm playing, I'm getting this pain from like right here in my shoulder area, and then I'm a really stressed out person, and so like.
I don't know how my violin concert in 1 minute.
Throughout my day, it just hurts even if I'm not playing. And I noticed that like I carry a lot of stuff on my left side, and it just hurting all the time.
All right, little Jay, we'll fix you right up.
Can you show us how you hold the violin?
Sure. It's like this.
Elevated and retracted. Very elevated and retracted.
That's how you put that down. Can you please retract your scapula for us?
That's really tender, but more so just on my left side.
Pain when retracting on the left side.
How about when you elevate?
That's really tight. It's really hurting right up here.
Pain when elevating on the left side.
Okay, how about when you abduct?
Not really. I don't really have much pain with that one.
No pain during abduction, which rules out the supraspinatus. Okay, now we're going to run through some special tests. I'll have you lay on your stomach. I'm going to apply resistance as you retract your scapula. Is there any pain with this?
That really hurts. That's really tender.
Pain with resisted scapular retraction.
Now I'll have you sit up now. Now I'll be resisting your scapula as you elevate.
That's really just hurts. I can barely even do it. It feels really weak.
Pain with resisting elevation. What do you think, Dr. Glenn? Tell patience. All right, little G. Wait, Jay. Start again.
No.
All right, little Jay. So I'm going to show you some of your bony anatomy. Okay, sounds good. So this is your manubrium, and it is where the sternal ends of your clavicle meet, right here. And then we have the clavicle itself. This is the sternal end where the SC joint is. And then if we follow it up, I'm palpating your clavicle. This is your acromial end where your AC joint is. And your SC joint is important because that's your shoulder's only connection to your axial skeleton.
Interesting.
And so here, if we follow the AC joint to the acromion, your acromion is the insertion of your trapezius and your deltoid muscles. And then just inferior, we have the coracoid process, and that is the insertion of your pectoralis minor muscle and your coracobrachialis.
Thank you, doctor.
I'm a nurse.
And now I'll be palpating some parts of your scapula. This is your lateral border of your scapula. It's important because it attaches the teres minor and teres major. This is the inferior end of the scapula, and it's important because it connects the lateral border and the medial border of the scapula. The medial border is important because it attaches the rhomboids and the serratus anterior. And then your scapular spine is important because it divides the supraspinosus fossa and the infraspinosus fossa.
Okay, so now we're going to move through the scapular movement. So first we have elevation, which is done by levator scap and your upper and middle trapezius muscles, and then depression, which is done by the lower trapezius and your pec minor.
All right, now we have protraction, which works your serratus anterior and pec minor. And then we have retraction, which works your rhomboids and your middle and lower traps.
Upper rotation works the middle and upper traps and the serratus anterior, and downward rotation works the rhomboids and pec minor. Okay, little Jay, now we're going to work on a therapeutic exercise program for you.
Alrighty, little Jay. Now we're going to focus on an exercise that's going to strengthen your upper and middle fibers. So we're going to do a shoulder shrugging exercise. So you're going to want to take your shoulders, and you want to be in an upright position, and you want to lift them as high as possible 2 towards your ears. And you're gonna hold that for 3 to 5 seconds while making sure to breathe. And then you're gonna slowly release them back down. Now you're gonna wanna do this 10 to 20 times to get the maximum effect. And you're gonna wanna avoid rotating, but rather have a focus on elevating and depressing while you do this movement.
Awesome, thanks nurse.
Okay, for your soft tissue release, you're gonna get a ball. It could be a tennis ball, lacrosse ball, or a baseball. And you're gonna place it against the wall, and you're gonna roll on it gently. You wanna avoid any bones like your spine or the spine of your scapula. And if you feel any tender spots, you wanna just stay there and make sure you're breathing as you do it.
Oh yeah, I definitely feel that on my upper and middle traps.
Right, and then last for our therapeutic program, we're going to do our stretch. So this one is called thread the needle. So you're going to be in quadruped position on all fours, and then you're going to have your palm facing up and reach your left arm all the way through as far as you can. And if you're flexible enough, you can almost rest your left shoulder and your head on the ground. And you're really going to feel this opening up your thoracic spine and your middle and upper traps. And you're trying to breathe into it and hold it for like 10 to 15 seconds and then come out and repeat it like 2 to 3 more times. Wow, after my new therapeutic exercise program, I'm just feeling so much better.